Hey kids, it's the middle of the afternoon on a summer day. We're not supposed to be out taking pictures in the middle of the afternoon because the sun is too bright, the harsh light is not great, but let's take pictures anyway, right? We're on a road trip today. We're just outside the town of Trochu, and this barn I've passed a bunch of times as I head up to Central Alberta to visit family. And I've always wanted to shoot it. I've got a great shot with the field in front here lit up. This field is canola, and in July it lights up in this vibrant yellow. And I've got a great shot of the yellow of the canola field barn and another hailstorm behind it. We've got a storm brewing up behind it now. I want to show you the rule of thirds today, and I can use the barn to do that. Because it's a minimalistic shot, I can put the barn in different sections of the frame to show you rule of thirds. So we are shooting, let me just turn the camera on. We are shooting at 1/125th of a second, f8, ISO's 100. I'm just going to start by putting the barn in the dead center of the frame. I'll actually put the camera on video mode right now and start recording. Let's put it in video mode. There we go. So now I've got it in video mode now. I'm going to flip out my screen so I can see a little better. Now, if I position the barn, let me get focused. If I position the barn Bard? What the hell is a bard? If I position the barn dead center in the frame and take the shot, it's, it's okay, but it's nothing really spectacular. Now, but if I simply move the barn over to the left third of the frame, and I've got the horizon, you can see my finger there, I've got the horizon in the lower third of the frame, I've got the barn in the left third of the frame, and as those two unions meet up in the lower left 1/3 of the frame, it creates more of an interest of a shot. So if I pop that, so it creates more of an interest for your eye. Now you can use dead center. It works really well for some subjects, but a lot of subjects, if you just slide them over a little bit, if that barn was a human being and you were doing a portrait of your child, if you just slid them over just a little bit so they're not dead center, it just adds a little bit of eye candy, if you will, to the frame. So that's what I've done in this shot here, is slid the barn over to the left third of the frame. Think of a picture split into 3 equal parts horizontally. So 1, 2, 3, and 3 equal parts vertically. Vertically? Is there such a word as vertically? Vertically, 1, 2, 3. So you're getting 9 equal squares on the frame itself. Now where those horizontals and verticals meet, that's where we're going to put the barn. So horizontal lower third, vertical left third of the frame. Where that cross section meets, that's where we put the barn in this picture. Pop the shot, and it actually creates a little bit more of an interest. Like I said, if I ended up putting that barn dead center, compare those two shots, it creates a little more eye candy for the viewer of your photograph to look at. It makes it more artsy, if you will. You become more of a photographer than just somebody who likes to take pretty pictures. It takes your game, it amps your game up to another level. 5 minutes down the road, another iconic prairie item, a broken down windmill. The challenge today that I've given myself is no tripod. I'm gonna try to handheld everything. Still gonna use a polarizer. For this shot, I'm gonna change it. In my mind, I'm thinking black and white. I love the idea, the visual image of a broken down windmill in black and white, crunchy tones of contrast. Let me break down the shot here for you. You know, typical again, it's gonna do that rule of thirds thing. I'm gonna put the windmill, thinking balance-wise, I'm gonna put the windmill in the right side of the frame. If I look through the viewfinder, I get the road and there's some trees on this side of the image that I don't like. If I put the windmill on the left-hand side, it becomes a little right heavy with the eye wanting to go there because there's so much stuff there. So I'm gonna put the windmill on the right side, slide everything over, and one simple shot. We're rocking f8, 200th of a second. I'm gonna zoom in to about 50 mil, maybe 55, and pop the shot. Whoops, didn't dial in my polarizer. And pop the shot now. The polarizer is there. I think this in black and white might be a pretty nice image. I might walk over here a little bit. Let me see if I can get you to follow me. There we go, camera's following now. And just get a little bit more of the, I kind of like the green that's happening here. It's a little cluttered here. So I'm just gonna walk this way. I won't be in your frame at all, but I'm gonna get you set up so you can see the image. I'll just talk through by walking down the road here just a little bit. Actually, you know what I'll do? So I'm gonna turn the camera this way. You'll lose the barn, but you'll see the road. We'll shoot directly in the sun because that's always good, right? There's no such thing as glare. But I'm gonna walk this way down the road a bit here. I like the green that's happening there. There's a little too much clutter in the frame. So by just moving down the road, what are we? 20 yards. I'm gonna go a little tighter as well. We'll go to 70 mil on this one. And we'll pop it here. And I think this one will look good if we do it as a 16:9 crop. So go really wide, a little lower. It shows the vastness of the prairie behind it. But look at this windmill. Not a bad way to spend a day, getting in the car, going for a drive with the camera. In the meantime and in between time, stay healthy, stay safe. We'll catch you next time. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. Don't forget to ring the bells for notification.